Okay. How about this table full of madness? 55 years ago, if all these bits on the table were bolted together, you'd end up with something that looks like this. How cool is that? So it turns out this debris field right here, at one time was a 1969 Honda Z50, AKA a monkey bike. One of the most popular bikes back in the day. Every kid in the neighborhood wanted one of these things, including me. Now the plan is to somehow cobble all these bits back together to make a functioning machine. And I want to try and use as many of the original parts as possible. Now, given the condition of most of these things, that's going to be one hell of a challenge. I mean, look what we got here. The seat, yeah, looks like it was actually on fire at some point. I'll bet there's a really cool story behind that. And the frame, I mean, check it, this frame. It's bent, it's broken, it's got cracks everywhere. There's a crack here, so that needs attention. Now the gas tank, yeah, that's something. To call it porous or to say it has a few holes is a little bit of an understatement. I mean, when I look inside here, do you see what I'm talking about? Is the light shining through here? You could literally use this thing as a spaghetti strainer. Is that even repairable? I don't know. The handlebars, well, what can you say? They got busted, they got bent, they got folded back together. I don't know what they were trying to do with that. Oh, and the front forks. A little warpy, got a little bit of a bend to those things. I mean, they're almost like boomerangs. You know, my buddies down in Australia, Roland Keith and Bolt Bucket.
G'day viewers, RK, Bolt Bucket here.
I guarantee those guys, as seasoned Aussies, could use these things as boomerangs and bring down a kangaroo. Guaranteed. Am I right, guys?
That's right.
Hell yeah, you could. Look at these things. And the engine, well, the good thing is it's not seized. Like it does turn over. Don't know if it works, don't know anything more about that. You know, all in all, it's going to be a really great challenge to test our skills. We'll call it the 69 Honda Z50 project. It might end up as a pretty cool pit bike for track days, or a pretty unique boat anchor for when we go fishing. Something will happen. It always does. Right, Nigel?
I guess.
All right, I got stuff to do. See ya.
Look it. Ready? Watch.